It was more than 30 years ago that my first spiritual advisor clued me into the power of meditation. It was in the context of the 11th step of recovery, sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understood God, praying only for knowledge of His will for us and the power to carry that out. My spiritual advisor, Patrick, had an unusual take on this. He said, "Listen, if our problem is that we're blocked off from power, and we need access to power, a higher power, a power greater than oneself, whatever that may be, then why wouldn't we actively seek that conscious contact, the connection, to go to the source for the power? And why wouldn't we do that from day one?" So let's talk about that silence in a guided meditation. I'll lead you through it. I ask only that you close your eyes or soften your gaze so you're not focused on anything. Listen to gentle guidance, and eventually listen to the silence that we find. Take a deep breath, a long, slow, steady breath. Take another long, slow, steady breath. And now take a third long, slow breath. Notice if there is chatter in your brain. All you have to do is be aware of it. Say to yourself, "I notice the chatter," and see if you can let it pass. Bring your awareness, your attention, into the body. So much of our guidance comes from within ourselves. Scan your body lightly with your breath. See if you can locate a dominant feeling. It may be in the core, it may be in the diaphragm, the breastbone, the pit of the belly. On the other hand, you may find notable tension in the jaw, shoulders, neck. Go to wherever the dominant feeling is. Bring your awareness just to the feeling in the body. Don't label it. And breathe with it. And just notice the breath passing through the feeling in the body. Pay particular attention to see if something changes with the feeling in the body. Does it soften? Does it go away? Does it intensify? Simply visit the positioning in the body, the place where you can find those feelings, and breathe with them. What is it that comes to us out of the silence, or even out of the body? Listen, breathe. Just notice what's in the body. Now listen gently to sounds around you. Birds in the distance, the rumbling of the city around you, the hum of appliances, perhaps rattlings in the background from other people or vehicles. Just notice the signs of life around you. If your brain starts up with ideas, just notice them, let them pass. Bring your awareness back to the things that are around you. What do you sense? How does it feel in the body? Life is being lived in that body, reflected by the life around us. Notice what's around you. Listen. Notice what you feel on the inside. Listen. Deep breath. Now quietly ask, what does this have for me? What is here for me? Breathe and listen. Breathe and listen. What does this mean for me? Breathe. Listen. Notice. Pay attention. Even if thoughts stir, notice them. Let them pass. What is here for me now? What does this life bring to me? What do I bring to this life? Breathe and listen. Breathe. Listen. Now let's see if we can find some silence. And now listen to the sound of the Tibetan chime. Listen to the silence. Now draw your attention back to your physical self. Notice how your fingers feel when you wiggle them. Notice the feeling of toes as you wiggle them. Gently bring your attention back. Take a deep breath and stretch whatever needs stretching. For a moment, consider what life brings to you and what you bring to life. When you have a moment, I encourage you to journal the things you've noticed. And more importantly, I encourage you to come back to practice this kind of meditation and any other kind you can find just as often as you are able. If it's true that power is our solution, higher power, a power that is greater than you or I, regardless of where it is, regardless of what it is, regardless of what it may be bringing, our task is merely to tune into it, listen, and let life or higher power teach you.